Good evening, everyone. We are starting with breaking news. A young man with a bright future standing in line for a new pair of sneakers is shot and killed.
Police are investigating, and the family is struggling to understand why their loved one is dead. Our team coverage begins with Mark Gruba tonight. He's live in Gates. Mark?
Maureen, still no update this evening from Gates Police, but the Bradley family understandably devastated. They say he was a good kid who earned his money and was simply trying to spend it on something that made him happy. Montre Bradley's family wasn't surprised to learn he had lined up at 4 a.m. to buy a coveted pair of Nike sneakers.
But he loved his sneakers, and he always would want, the stylish sneakers.
The shot comes from knowing someone shot and killed him in an apparent robbery over the $250 he had saved up.
It's senseless. I mean, he had a good job, he was working, he's in school.
Okay. It's just senseless. I mean, he earned his money legally. And for somebody to just, do that, and I feel they should have, an event like that, they need to have security.
As police pursue suspects and leads, like this white Mercedes they hauled off of Clinton and Evergreen in the city of Rochester, the family remembers Montre as the boy who moved to Rochester from California 5 years ago to get away from gangs and violence.
He sat on my porch the first week he was here, and he said, I want to do positive things with my life. I want to change my life.
And that's really part of what hurts the family tonight. They say he had changed his life, only to fall victim trying to buy a pair of sneakers at the age of 19. We're live in Gates tonight. Mark Gruba, News 8.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Very sad. Now, Montre's mother, Louise Bradley, has a statement on her Facebook page tonight we want to share with you. My one and only son I've loved from day one, and I will love you until I take my last breath. It's senseless, all this violence over nothing. R.I.P. Tay-Tay, always Mama's baby boy. Thank you to all of Montre's friends and family.
Our team coverage continues tonight. We talked to the store manager who never thought the release of Nike's new sneaker would cost someone their life. Here's Caroline Tucker.
Maureen, these young people were lining up in the early morning hours to buy Nike's latest new sneaker out on the market. Now, the store's manager says people line up early, but it seems to get earlier every time there is a new release. Now, let's take a look at that sneaker that Montre was lining up to buy. It's the bright crimson Nike Air Foamposite Pro shoes. They were supposed to hit stores this morning. Now, they retail for about $220. Now, the store only had 15 pairs in stock. Now, the store's manager says any new release of Nike sneakers creates a lot of buzz. They go for a high retail price, and often many people save up just to buy them. And since the store only had a limited amount, the young people got to the store about 5 hours before it opened, had the cash on hand.
I'm talking 18, 19-year-old kids. Not bothering nobody. They not going to do somebody's house or anything of that nature. They just sitting here with their hard-earned cash, want to buy something they work for. And we got a group of guys that's coming around preying on it.
The store's manager says those 15 pairs of shoes that he had in stock, he ended up giving them all away free to those people who were standing in line this morning. Now, the Wall Street Journal has reported that Nike recently released new rules to retailers that it no longer allows stores to pre-sell or have those midnight sales at stores for new releases. And Nike has said that retailers should assess the situation and make sure that there are